Mangowine Homestead is located between Mukinbudin in the northeast and Cunninopin in the southwest. The property was settled by Charles and Jane Adams in 1875, and the first cottage was erected by the following year. The property was on a route from the more settled areas to the goldfields, and in 1889 a licence was granted for a wayside inn, which catered for the needs of passing travellers. In 1893 the railway to Merredin was completed, and this saw a very dramatic drop in the number of people passing through Mangowine. With less work to do, Charles took up prospecting himself, but unfortunately died of a heart attack at the age of just 49. His body was returned to Mangowine, where he was buried. Jane remained at Mangowine, and the Civil Servants Resettlement Scheme of 1909 saw more people entering the area again. Jane supplied meat, vegetables, fruit, milk and eggs to the new settlers, and she lived on until 1934. The property remained in the family until 1968, when one of Jane's grandchildren, Olive Warwick, gifted the property to the National Trust. Restoration work began in 1970, and the homestead was opened to the public in 1973. The caretaker's cottage, public toilet and CWA building were all additions to the property. Despite the name, this place has nothing to do with either mangoes or wine, and personally I found that a bit disappointing. The name is actually Aboriginal in origin, and it may mean place of the white mallee fowl, or could also be related to mungite, which is the name for the honey banksia. The homestead is located in the Shire of Nungarin, and access is via Marianne North and Williams Roads. The buildings have all been restored and fitted out with furniture and memorabilia from days gone by. There are 2 walks for visitors. One has 9 different sites of interest with signs to tell you about the place, and the other is a wildflower trail that's best done from August to October. A small entry fee is charged, and this helps with the upkeep of this important historic site. There's an annual concert held at Mangowine on the first Saturday in October. All the opening hours, contact details, and details for the concert are available via the Mangowine Homestead website, which we have listed in a link below. For those with caravans and motorhomes, there's a campsite available and a nightly fee is charged for either powered or unpowered sites. The Countrywomen's Association building, that's now at Mangowine, was once located in a small town named Bandee. It dates from 1928. But the town was flooded in 1953, and the CWA restroom, along with the town of Bandee, fell into decline. In 1968, it was decided to relocate the building to Mangowine. The CWA building was the first purpose-built CWA restroom in Western Australia. It's fitting that it was relocated to the Shire of Nungarin, which was the home of the first CWA branch in WA.